What up, guys? It is your boy Rob. That was weird. I'm sorry. Today we're gonna be talking about college and specifically how I got in. I remember last year I would always watch a bunch of these videos, and sometimes I feel like they would come off as pretentious. But I really hope that you guys don't get that from me. I'm sorry if I do come off as that. I'm not. Alright, so first we're just going to talk about the boring stuff. Okay, the SAT and the ACT. For the SATs, I got like an average score for the schools that I got accepted into. I got 1380. It was 640 in the English and 740 in the math. English could suck my. Yeah, I mean, the scores, like, they're alright, right? Like, they're not like, oh, wow, this kid is really good at testing, but they're like, this kid, he tried. For the ACT, okay, a little story about the ACT. I had like 2 months that I could have been studying every night. Like, I didn't have anything too important going on, but I didn't study. Like, I studied like every now and then, but I really didn't. So your boy got a 27, which isn't like bad or anything, but it isn't what I could have done, you know? Okay, now that we got SATs taken care of, let's talk about grades. Before I begin, here's a disclaimer. The school that I go to doesn't really offer all of the classes that maybe are available at like a bigger high school, so just keep that in mind. This is what my schedule looked like my freshman year. Really nothing that impressive. I took honors English, so that, I don't know, I had like 4.13 GPA. My sophomore year, I took one AP class, AP World History, still the hardest AP class I've ever taken, honors English as well, and I was also in pre-calculus. In addition, I was in Spanish 3. Those are like the only classes that I guess make me stand out. Alright, junior year is where I stepped it up a little bit. I took AP Spanish Language, AP Calculus AB, AP Art, AP Language and Composition. I also took honors Physics. And then this year I'm taking AP Gov, AP Art again because I didn't finish my portfolio, so I was like, oh, you should retake it then. AP Calculus BC, AP Literature and Composition, I don't know what it's called, and AP Biology. Those are all the academic classes I'm taking. The rest are like electives and stuff like that. I'll have them all listed so you'll see exactly what my schedule looked like. I think I have a 4.38 cumulative GPA. I am the top of my class. I'm tied with another kid, my boy Drake, and he actually got accepted to like Harvard, Princeton, Dartmouth, Cornell. So that kid's going places. So I'm honored to be tied with him for valedictorian. For my APs, I've passed 4 AP tests. I got a 5 on Calc, a 4 in World History. I got a 3 in Spanish, which was kind of sad because Spanish is my first language, and I got a 3 in it. So, and for AP Lang, I got a 4. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really know if they look at APs. I don't think they do, but that's what I got. Now that we got all the class stuff taken care of, let's talk about extracurricular activities. These extracurricular activities are the reason I think I got into college. I don't know. I mean, because from a paper standpoint, I don't think I'm that impressive, but maybe they thought that my extracurriculars were. So let's talk about that. So to begin with, I was in varsity cross country my freshman to senior year, and my senior year was particularly great because we made it to state, which was cool. I mean, we did at state was alright, like 23rd as a team out of 26, but you know what? We did great. We did okay. The point was making it there. Anyway, so I wrote an essay about that for the UCs. It was about leadership, and I wrote about cross country. The videos I used to watch about people getting to college, they never really mentioned their essays and what they wrote about. So I'm gonna do that because I think that'd be kind of helpful. Just, I don't know, maybe these are good topics that you guys want to write about too. Track and field, I did track and field my sophomore through senior year, and I was captain for 2 of those years. I have been in student council my freshman through senior year. I was class secretary my freshman, sophomore, and junior year, and then my senior year I became ASB activities coordinator. I wrote one essay about that. The prompt was like, what impact have you had in your community or school? And I just basically wrote about how I did a lot of the advertising for my school, how I continue to help set up dances and plan fundraisers and, you know, just stuff like that. I am the National Honor Society president this year, my senior year, and I'm also the yearbook club president my senior year. Didn't really write about those in my essays, but I still put them in the little extracurricular section that they had. For community service, I've done a lot of marathon volunteering, like I would help pass out water cups and stuff like that. But the only one I like inputted into the UC website was a science camp. I was a camp counselor for a week, and I don't know if y'all ever spend a week with a bunch of 5th graders, but it's not fun. They smell, they're weird, they talk a lot, sometimes they cry. It was a rough week, but I would recommend it. If you go to my school and you know what I'm talking about, science camp, you should do it. It's a good time. Okay, it doesn't sound like a good time from the 5th graders are the problem. Everything else is just peachy, okay? I mentioned 2 of the essays that I wrote, but I haven't mentioned the other 2, which I'll talk about right now. The first one was about like something that you're really proud of, and I chose my work ethic that I got from working with my dad. He's a gardener, and it involves a lot of physical and mental strength, you know, to be out there all day, like pulling weeds and stuff. So I wrote about how that caused me to appreciate my education a lot more. And then the other essay was talk about an educational barrier that you've been through or something like that. I don't know. I wrote about how for honors physics we had a substitute teacher teach for like half of the year, and how I took part in helping tutor my fellow students because sometimes the sub didn't really know what they were doing, and sometimes I didn't know what we were doing, but I just helped to my best abilities, you know, just try to explain things. Like the Doppler effect, oof. I mean, the Doppler effect's pretty basic, but it was hard to comprehend initially. Yeah, so that's how I got in. Those are my stats. I fucking hate when people say stats. It's like I'm not a fucking Pokemon. That's the information that you guys wanted, right? Well, if you're watching this and you're a junior, I wish you good luck. Okay, you're gonna do great next year. Do everything you can. Enjoy your time in high school because it goes by hella fast. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope y'all have a great day.